Hello, everyone. And before we get into the painting, I just have a few words for you. And I just want to talk about AI art. I've talked about AI art in the past, but some time goes and everything's changing pretty quickly. AI has taken off, quite frankly. I mean, it is getting insane on how good AI has become. It seemed like, you put in a prompt or something and it would just be like this human centipede looking things and like it was really crazy stuff. But now, I mean, look at some of these results that I got for some of the prompts that I was making. When you see results like this, it's kind of like, well, I had this idea and it was cool and I was going to paint it, but I mean, this is way better than what I could have done, or at least in the time frame that it, generated these images. So it kind of makes you feel not as valuable. I mean, as just an artist that's out there trying to be the best artist that you possibly can be, or even the best digital artist, I think oil or like, traditional paintings still has a lot of value because AI art's not doing that yet. But as a digital artist, it's, for me at least, I just don't feel as valued. I feel like my skills are becoming a little more obsolete. So how do I get through this? I guess you try to embrace it. And for me, I struggle with how to embrace it. Because I don't want my peers looking at me like, I mean, what'd you do? Did you just type in a prompt? But I think in the future, maybe it'd be more accepted. But right now, I think people are still a little confused and skeptical, and I don't know. So what I did, I kind of treat AI art as a stock image site. You know me, I'm a big fan of photobashing, so I'm already kind of cheating in a way. It's not cheating, okay? So I'm just saying that for people that think it is cheating. But I'm already kind of not just like being a traditionalist about it. I'm not painting every single stroke. I'm using photos all the time to help illustrate the image that I want to illustrate. So that's kind of how I use AI art. For this piece here, the character in there, like, I'm terrible at figures. Even a simple pose like this would take me a little bit to figure out. So for this one, I simply just wrote in a prompt, man holding torch, silhouette, white background, and it generated some pretty good results, and I was able to just grab that and pop it in and paint over top of it the way I want. To me, I see nothing wrong with that at all. Now, unless you're looking at the fact like maybe it's stealing from other artists to generate that, I don't know. I'm not getting into that. But as like, I'm not like taking a whole scene and just being like, look what I did. I'm treating it as like a free stock image site where I can just grab whatever I need to, or I'll type in anything and I'm getting better stock images because they're more precise to what I need. Then it's like, but yeah, how far do you push that? I could also type in landscape with, ancient ruins on it, and then just grab that, and then maybe change out the sky, and maybe add some more stuff. Maybe that's what the future is gonna be, though. I think in the game industry, which I don't work in, so it's hard to say, but there's very specific things that these developers need, and AI art currently isn't providing that, but maybe it could generate all the assets that they need so that they can piece it together. But I don't know. It's really tough to say. So anyways, I use it kind of like as getting assets from, but not entire scenes. I still want to come up with my sketch in the beginning and then use AI to further that idea that I've created myself. The second thing that I use AI art for is inspiration. I've used this a couple times. I used it on this one for inspiration. I typed out a whole scene, or a whole prompt, and it generated a bunch of things, and I was blown away. But my goal was to try to make it look better than the AI, if not on par. I don't think I met that, because this really was just a sketch kind of for people at work. We do monthly art prompts, and this was just kind of fulfilling that, but the goal was still to try to make it better, or try to make it on par, and I think striving for that was helpful. But some people say like AI art's lifeless, and to me, I think it's really good. I think maybe I'm not as good of an artist to say that AI art's lifeless, or I'm just more familiar with it than most people, but then people will eventually catch on, and everybody will be an artist. And if everybody's an artist, are you valuable as an artist? Well, yeah, I guess it's kind of like photography. Everybody has really expensive cameras on their phones now, and they can all take incredible shots, but you still kind of want a professional photographer at your wedding. And I think maybe that's the case with AI art too. It's, you can generate your own images, but you probably still want to hire like a graphic designer to do your banners for you. Who knows? I'm going to try to stay positive and, maybe work more traditionally so I feel valued. But to me, like, I want to keep doing digital art, and it was a lot more fun. But now that I know a computer can do it with a click of a button, it's kind of like, what's my value? Probably not the best video that it motivates anybody, but if you guys got any motivating words for me, then let me know down below. I'm just trying to keep up with this fast-paced world, and trying to be the best artist that I can be and not get discouraged. All right, guys. Well, thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next one.
Remember when you said it doesn't get better than this? Only a fool would've let you go. You got into my head. Am I about to lose myself? When will all of this fade away? Cause I see colors for the first time. I'm starting to realize nothing's ever black and white. And I'm caught up in the first night. Now it doesn't feel right. I'll just have to say goodbye one last time. I know that it's hopeless, but we'll both be fine. Cause nothing's ever black and white. See the fire in your eyes, wondering what I've done wrong. Those words are kinda hard to find, so I just had to write this song. I don't wanna see you cry again, and no matter how the story ends, I'll always be there for you. Cause I see colors for the first time. I'm starting to realize nothing's ever black and white. And I'm caught up in the first night. Now it doesn't feel right. I'll just have to say goodbye one last time. I know that it's hopeless, but we'll both be fine. Cause nothing's ever black and white. Nothing's ever black It's almost like falling in love for the first time, all over again. Hold on tight to the feeling, but it's a roller coaster in my head. So I'm holding myself on a precipice, and I've been dreaming off the ground. So I'm looking for something that's definite. I'm praying you don't let me down. It's gotta be all. It's gotta be all or nothing. All or nothing. Oh, it's gotta be all or nothing. All or nothing. It's gotta be all or nothing. It's gotta be all or nothing. Oh, or nothing at all. Hold these doubts like they're playing cards, close to my chest. Turn them round for the river and hope it's something that I won't regret.